Hey you guys, today I'm going to do Love and Hip Hop Hollywood Season 4 Episode 15 Reunion Part 1. I usually don't do the fashions, but I'll tell you who I didn't like. That's all I'm going to say. If they on some list that I didn't like, that means they was okay. Masika didn't like her outfit, didn't like her hair, her lace front was horrible. A1, just too much going on. Mr. Ray, basic. I just didn't like it. Zell, I didn't understand it. It was too much going on. He had on glitter shoes, latex pants, too much going on shirt, struggle braids. I don't know. Ray J, I was just mad. How is your wife over here dressed all up and you looking like you just chilling at the homeboy beach party outside? Like, I didn't understand that. James, he looked like he was matching Masika. So I didn't care for them either. If I missed somebody that I didn't care for, I'll talk about it next week. Because I had stopped writing their fashions down. But everybody else looked at okay. Fizz was simple. Safari blue suit was okay. It was simple. Lucci, I didn't understand the bifocal looking glasses. Like the magnify, I didn't understand that with the suede suit. Okay. Tiffany, her green dress was simple to me. It was just looked like it was thick, too much material. But that's it. Everybody else looked at okay. I'm not gonna say who was the best dressed because all of their outfits, period. Probably, no, it wasn't. Probably was, no, it wasn't. Because half of them bitches be shopping at Fashion Nova and I'll be like, no, it wasn't. So, anyway, let's get on to the review at hand. So, the first part they talked about the whole Alexis, Masika beef. Why Masika didn't want to meet up with Alexis, and I feel her. The girl wanted attention, and she wasn't giving it to her. Period, point blank. That's all I can say on that. She announced that she was pregnant. They argued about who was the baby daddy. Masika said, "Any, mini, money, mo." I don't know who her baby daddy is. And even Nina was shady, was like, well, Fetty ain't came out and publicly and said I said, well damn, even Alexis caught that shade, like, bitch. And yeah, Solo Lucci said it might be his baby. Is she pregnant with twins? Because he was like, one is mine, one is his. He was hurt. Then they asked Chanel, was they still together? She was like, no. I knew early on that we just better off as friends. Nope, don't want them. Y'all can have them. But I did feel like Masika was wrong. Like I told you, kids are off limits. And bitch, if your kid is off limits, so is hers. When she was calling her baby an orphan Annie, I thought that was really out of line. And you should have got punched in the face for it. For real. Because like I said, I like Masika. I like Monique. But I'm not here for when y'all talk about other people's kids. And then feel like y'all kids is off limits. No. Lyrica choosing sides. I think they should have called her out on a lot of shit. I hope next week a lot of stuff come out with Lyrica that she needs to address. Because her just, I was neutral. I met a girl that, through Lucci that he said he was fucking on the couch. I don't know. I don't care. I don't know what that was about. But she said that, she was just hanging with her. She thought she was cool. She didn't know it was going to cause a big uproar or whatever. Then they talk about Zell or whatever, him taking sides, and he was like, I just wanted two bad bitches to get along and yada yada yada. And then they talked about it's all of a sudden it was an uproar because Hazel was over there saying things, and then Monique was mad at Hazel and she was saying things, and then next thing you know they was exchanging words because Alexis was saying stuff to Masika. It was so much going on. I was just like, what the hell is going on? I just know that, okay, something about, this is where Zell is a fucked up friend. Because Alexis said, Zell, tell about the Xanax and something else she did or something. And I'm like, so now because you mad at her, you spilling her business, regardless if she took a Xanax or not. Bitch, you telling her business. That's why he is a fake fraud to me. But then Alexa with Masika got pissed off, and now she like, where she at? I'm going to beat her up. I'm coming to push a Xanax down your throat, bitch. Where you at? So then Hazel was like, Xanax, making a song out of it. So that was pissing off Moniece. But what people don't know, apparently Hazel tried to attack Moniece apparently backstage or something that happened. But I know she said that you swung and you should have connected or whatever. And, cameras and editing and then what people say on a live, it just be too much for me. But yeah, they had to break that up. So next thing you know, they was like, who you go on Twitter, Team Alexis, Team Masika. I said, I'm not team neither one of them birds. Like, I'm team grown woman. That's what I'm team of. Being grown. So Hazel left the reunion. I don't know if she got kicked off, left, fired. I don't care. Because y'all told me last time that y'all made a big old uproar about Masika getting fired from Love and Hip Hop because she didn't want to do scenes with Alexis. And Masika been through this whole season. So I'm like, whatever. Moniece and AD and Tiffany host segment. I be feeling like AD be trying to take heat off of herself. Because I do feel like you were going back to your homegirl, telling your homegirl stuff about her. And as a homegirl, you do get feelings about the person. Like, if my homegirl came to me and told me all kind of stuff about her girl, or one of my homegirls came and told me something about her dude, I'm going to feel a way about him. I'm not going to like him no more. I'm going to say, keep him away from me. And when you're trying to keep putting me in scenes, it's going to keep being a problem. So I do feel like AD was telling her things. AD over there turning up, talking about she got a sister to talk to. Then she started throwing about this girl having 5 different dude tattoos on her. And I'm like, you is a fake bitch. Like, I'm sorry. I love you, Moniece, but you need to watch yourself when it comes to AD, because anytime a person can throw their best friend under the bus like that been friends since childhood, and because she's coming at your girlfriend, is all best off, let me tell all your secrets. Like, that was not cool whatsoever with AD. And I was here for Tiffany saying she gonna see that bitch back in LA. I was so here for it because you were wrong. There was a better way to handle that than the way AD handled that when it came to Tiffany. I think she was just mad because she was getting called out on her shit. But AD and Moniece is cool. They still together. They still lovey-dovey on our Instagram live. So it is what it is. Ray, he had them bandages on because he got messed up on one of his scooty bikes. So okay, Ray J and Princess pregnancy, sperm count, the bet rumor with Hazel, all of that was in this segment. They talked about Bridget Kelly's photo shoot. Ray J still thought it was a good idea to put her in that outfit to make that video, to get that room for the video shoot and his girl, because he was trying to save money. I just felt like that was stupid. They talked about his sperm count going up to 48 million. Safari was like, lies. I need some receipts, lies. I said, but she's still not pregnant. I'm just saying. All the stuff he said he stopped doing, he's still not pregnant. They called Lyrica out for being messy and telling every damn thing because she's the one told Hazel about that song. Ray still saying that, hell, he was just trying to make her great, I guess. I don't know. Okay, whatever. Keep going. Keisha and Boobie, they talk about their living situations and how they start talking about him being happily single, and Brooke just had to jump in. No, he not. No, he not. Because he's like a family man and he wants to be married in a family and I'm with Keisha. I'm with Keisha on there. Keisha was like, Just some bullshit. Because if that's the case, he would have been a family man. He would have been what he was supposed to be when he had a wife. Don't give him that much props because you want to get up on his dick, Brooke. Stop it. And I would have been like, Marcus, wake up. Why is she always jumping to the fence for this dude? Like, wake up. It is what it is with Keisha and Booby. They cool. They co-parenting. It is what it is. She gonna perform on the second part of the reunion, so that's cool. I like Keisha music. Bridget James, she's still bitter and mad, and they were all laughing when they was talking about the auntie music. But I understood where James was coming from. He like she's used to doing ballads and stuff, and they start talking about the whole pretty girl and the good pussy and all that kind of stuff. And basically what that boiled down to is Bridget is mad that James broke up with her, and I don't understand why is she mad. Because right after y'all broke up, you was up on somebody else's, so why you mad? But I get where James is coming from. He wanted to move on with her, but when you move on and then you get a song called Good Pussy, that means like that opens the doors for all kind of stuff. And how are y'all gonna be fixing y'all relationship if that's what you're singing about? And she said that song broke them up. So I'm like, if that song was giving you a problem, why wouldn't you drop the song and fix your relationship if that's what you wanted to do? She talked about he wasn't really serious and wanted to work on things. I don't think you were that serious either. I really don't think she was that serious. I think they both needed this as a storyline, and they got what they got for it. It was what it was. They did talk about the double standards of dudes cheating versus women cheating. How many times she cheated. I told y'all before, and I've always told women this, that it's never going to be looked at the same. We are always going to be looked at the bad person, whether we're on some get back shit because he did some shit, or we just cheating, period. We're always going to be looked at as this low down whore. And no telling, he could be whooping your ass, and that's why you go to comfort for somebody else. But you're gonna be looked at as the hoe. I don't think it's right. I hate that it's looked at like that, but I know what it is. That's it is. Fizz is trying to get B2K back together. They talked about that. Ray J and J Book whole situation. They talked about, he said it was a void into the world without boy groups. I said, yeah, the ones like Jacket Edge. I'm just saying. I need some grown ass music. I'm just saying, it's this other boy group that be on, it's a lot of boy groups that be on YouTube that be jamming. But that's what happens when you don't support your local independent artists. You'll never know about good music. That's why I always support local independent artists. Make sure you're checking out my website. It's all about support.weebly.com because I'm always constantly posting local artists from different cities. It's not just artists from Las Vegas. I go like Detroit artists I have up there. I have artists for Indianapolis, New York, Boston, Los Angeles. So check it out. Just saying. And just start supporting your local artists. That's why when people on Love and Hip Hop, we don't know who they are because nobody supports them. Anyway, moving on. A1, it bothered me that when they asked A1, Ray was over there like, tell him what you think, A1, tell him what you think. And I'm like, but you was trying to get in on the group though. Because you ain't in on the group, now you want to shit on the group? Shut up. You still not big as B2K. But A1 said it's not going to be right without Omarion. And it's not. And that's when Fizz kind of got a little defensive and mad. And he was just saying how O don't call him back. And how O think he's bigger and better than the group. And stuff like that. So he was kind of shitting on O. And I said, well, O really not going to call you back and be in your group now. Just saying. That was funny when Safari got up and threw his little red fur coat off and started doing the B2K moves. That was funny. This whole Zellin versus Mr. Ray, Masika, yes, you were a fraud. Yes, you're still a fraud. If you did not watch my last review, I said I call him a fraud because he was acting like he was Zell swagged out and was living in a motel and was struggling like everybody else that be struggling. And then he was trying to call them out on struggling when he was struggling his damn self. Then talk about he with bad bitches. All you bitches are broke. All you bitches are trying to be on the come up and trying to get clout. So stop. But yeah, I just didn't like that. They were calling him out on his stuff. He mad at Mr. Ray because Mr. Ray blocked him on Instagram. Really? Really? That's your whole reason of being salty towards him before you even started filming. It's because he blocked you on Instagram. How old are we? I don't understand it. Then you're mad at Masika for hanging with him, but you're hanging with her enemy. He's a fraud, and he just wants some attention. That's why him and Alexis get along. That's just why they so cool, because they want some attention so bad. I don't hate him. Then when he started getting called out on fat shaming, and when other people was laughing and Nina started calling them out, and everybody wiped their face then he was like, I love fat people. My best friend is fat person, but she got a neck. I just don't. I don't fuck with him. I don't fuck with him. Guess what? You're blocked on my Instagram too. And I used to follow him before Love and Hip Hop. I was following him all the way up into this, and then I just was like, I can't. Because that's not the same person that I see on Instagram and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden you come on this show and it's like, what? I felt like Masika, like, what the fuck? I was bamboozled. Like, what the hell? Then they was talking about making nice and all that kind of stuff and calling a truce. Ray was like, what? A truce? He was like, I could be cordial, but like, no. And then he snuck Mr. Ray. We didn't get to see it. We only get to what everybody's stories are, but we never get to see the good stuff. I'm just saying. I don't understand why we couldn't see that part, but we could see Masika snatching the shit out of Hazel. I don't get it. Why can we see a girl fight but not a dude fight? That shit is still a fight. Anyway, that's my review for the reunion, because like I said, it wasn't that much. It was some hoes and some stories. Maybe we'll get some things that we won't answer next week with reunion part 2. Y'all tell me what y'all thought. Who was your likes? Who was your favorites? I know y'all don't like them secret, but it's okay. I do. Follow all my other YouTube family and check out their reviews, like Ashley Miller, Scotty from Mrs. Still Standing, Take Couture TV, James Caldwell, Octavia Dozer does Lady Nika, Alexander Rogers, my boo. He just my boo. Go check him out. Everybody, y'all know me. I support a lot of people. I'm still getting my list together to do this shout out video for a lot of people. I'm still getting that list together, but I have so much other things going on, so just bear with me. I'm still going to do my star review, so be on the lookout for that probably tomorrow. And my It's All About Support video will be on my It's All About Support channel tomorrow. And I'm supposed to be doing a interview tomorrow with an independent artist. So hopefully that goes well. I didn't want to talk about it because I didn't know if it was going to go. But I think it's going to go. So be on the lookout for that. And check out my website. Follow me on all social media sites by The Ghetto View, THA, not THE. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.